VTI, VOO, and VGT are three popular ETFs, but they serve different investment purposes. Choosing the best one depends on whether you want total market exposure, a focus on the S&P 500, or a more aggressive bet on the technology sector. VTI, or the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, tracks the entire U.S. stock market, including large dash, mid dash, and small cap stocks. This makes it the most diversified option among the three, providing exposure to thousands of companies. It's ideal for investors who want broad market coverage with a mix of different-sized companies. VOO, or the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, focuses only on the 500 largest U.S. companies, following the S&P 500 index. While it has fewer stocks than VTI, it still provides strong diversification and includes well-established, high-performing companies. Investors who want a simple, low-cost way to track the largest companies often prefer VOO. VGT, or the Vanguard Information Technology ETF, is completely different from VTI and VOO because it focuses exclusively on the technology sector. It includes major tech stocks like Apple, Microsoft, and Nvidia, but it doesn't provide exposure to other industries like healthcare or consumer goods. VGT is ideal for investors who believe technology will continue to outperform in the future and are comfortable with more risk. Now, let's compare them side by side. First, diversification. VTI offers the broadest exposure, covering the entire U.S. stock market. VOO is more concentrated, tracking only the 500 largest companies. VGT is the most focused, covering only the tech sector. If you want the widest diversification, VTI wins. If you prefer only large, stable companies, VOO is better. If you want targeted tech exposure, VGT is the way to go. Next, expense ratios. VTI and VOO both have a very low expense ratio of 0.03%, making them cost-effective for long-term investors. VGT has a slightly higher expense ratio of 0.1% because it focuses on a specific sector. If keeping costs low is your priority, VTI and VOO are better choices. What about performance? Historically, VGT has delivered higher returns than both VTI and VOO, thanks to the explosive growth of the tech industry. However, tech stocks are more volatile, meaning VGT can experience bigger losses during downturns. VOO and VTI have more balanced exposure and are less volatile, making them better for conservative investors. If you want steady long-term growth, VTI or VOO are better. If you're willing to take on more risk for potentially higher returns, VGT is the best option. Now let's talk about risk. VTI and VOO are well diversified, meaning they carry lower risk. VGT, however, is concentrated in tech stocks, making it more volatile. If the tech sector struggles, VGT could experience larger losses compared to VTI or VOO. If you want a safer, more balanced investment, VTI or VOO are better choices. If you're comfortable with higher risk and believe in the long-term growth of technology, VGT could be a strong option. So which one is the better choice? If you want the broadest market exposure with small dash, mid dash, and large cap stocks, VTI is the best option. If you prefer to focus only on large, established companies with strong performance, VOO is a great choice. If you want to invest specifically in the technology sector and are comfortable with more volatility, VGT is the most aggressive option. The best ETF depends on your investment goals and risk tolerance.